And this morning, in a meeting with Syria's president, Donald Trump urged Syria to both normalize relations with Israel and join the Abraham Accord. Israel and Syria have technically remained in a lasting state of war since the establishment of Israel in 1948. We spoke with Eylon Levy, former spokesperson for Benjamin Netanyahu, this morning on Syria-Israel relations.
Syria should make peace with Israel. Lebanon should make peace with Israel. Saudi Arabia should make peace with Israel. That is a demand that every world leader should be making. There is no reason for these countries to keep the Middle East stuck in the past by refusing to recognize the Jewish state. Every world leader should be demanding that the countries normalize relations with each other, and we can turn a new leaf. Israel's victory over the Iranian Axis in the October 7th war has offered amazing new opportunities to put the past behind us. And the whole world should be putting pressure exactly for that solution. Israel has been waiting for many years for the countries that wanted to destroy it to come to terms with its existence. That's exactly what they should be doing now.
One of the major sticking points between Israel and Syria has been the protection of the Druze community in Syria, as well as the protections of minorities in the country. We asked Mr. Levy what will be needed from Syria moving forward.
Yeah, the Druze community in Syria have come under attack from Islamists, and Israel has offered to extend its own protection over the Druze, telling the Syrian government, don't touch them, we're protecting them. And Israel has two interests. The first is a genuine interest to support a fellow minority in the Middle East. There is a large Druze minority in Israel. They're overrepresented in the army, in the police. They want to keep their brothers and sisters safe. And so Israel sees a sense of solidarity and responsibility. But Israel also has an interest in keeping the Syrian army far away from the Israeli border. One of the lessons of the October 7th massacre, the way that Hezbollah in Lebanon built up a huge army ready to invade Israel, is that it's bad for stability in the Middle East when there are huge terrorist armies lined up on Israel's border. So Israel wants to keep a buffer zone. Now, of course, if the new Syria that emerges from the civil war is a pluralistic democracy that respects the rights of all minorities and wants to live in peace with Israel, that would be an amazing outcome. But in Israel, there is some skepticism that President al-Julani, or al-Shara as he calls himself now, is a wolf in sheep's clothing. He is a former member of al-Qaeda. Until a few months ago, there was a $10 million bounty on his head for his whereabouts. And there are fears that he's trying to trick the West by trimming his beard and putting on a nice suit. But normalization with Israel is the real test. If he is serious about building a new path forward for Syria, he should announce his willingness to make peace with Israel.